Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Just got something in the mail. Really excited. So I got a Nike box, and it's nothing special, just a regular Nike box. Um, it's probably like an Air Max or something. Nope, it's not an Air Max. Look at that. Bam. What does it even say? BDG. So if you don't know what BDG stands for, you're about to find out. You know, you could tell Bodega. So yeah, man, very excited. I actually got these off of the website, not off of sneakers, off of Bodega.com, and it was pretty awesome because the Bodega drop went very well. I'm gonna put a video in the description, but basically, what's interesting about Bodega is that when you purchase these sneakers, you actually did it off of a separate website, meaning that at 11:50, meaning this, and this is a very short end of the story. Basically, at 11:50, the website was closed off to anybody. Then at 11:59, 12 o'clock, the website opened back up, and then immediately on the front page there was a link to buy the Bodega Dunk Legend Highs. You clicked on it, but then it took you to a different website, like a new URL, new domain website, etc. And long story short, the bots couldn't get through because the source code and the data for the new website was new, right? It didn't exist beforehand, so the algorithm of the bots couldn't study it, if that makes sense, right? Because the bots essentially study websites, they look at the metadata, and that's why they're able to buy so many sneakers off of Foot Locker, Champs, etc. But since the website was so new, and since it didn't exist before 12 o'clock or 11:59 on drop day, bots couldn't prepare for it or take it into account. So yeah, a lot of people caught manually, which is awesome. But yeah, there is a video down below. Steve Natto, I believe his name. He kind of breaks it down very well if you want to learn a little more about how it works. But in this video, I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Do a little review. So first off, I opened up the box. We have this leather shoestring, but I mean, it's not even a shoestring, it's just literally like leather, which is cool. If you want that, that's cool. You open it up, got some nice Bodega Nike paper. There we go. Paper. And then you open it up further, and then you get a bandana. That's pretty cool. And let's just open it up, see what we get off of that. Yeah, it's a little windy, but you do get that Nike Bodega. You might not be able to see it. Nike Bodega, 2006, 1975. Nike Bodega on the corner. Yeah, man, pretty cool. Just try to fold it back up as best as I can. All right, good. Let me just make sure I factory fold it. Factory fold it. All right, yeah, great. So we got that going on. Let's put this aside. Then we do have the sneaker right here. Let's check it out real quick. Boom. Of course, this is the inside, the inner side, medial side of the sneaker. As you can see, embossed Bodega right there. This is like a cowhide right here. Then you get some leather. It is a tumbled leather, very soft. And right here, black leather, tumbled. But as you can see, it's got multiple stitchings. It's not just one stitch. It's like multiple stitchings. This sneaker was inspired by what cowboys wore, and it was also inspired by baseball gloves. Essentially, what cowboys wore in baseball gloves, and that's kind of the leather inspiration. Here you have some more kind of cowhide, but it's not, it's flat. Does that make sense? This is a bit more rugged. This is a bit more flat. Then turn to the back. So yes, so the remedial side is a black leather, other side is a brown leather. Then you have these leather strings right here, reminiscent of a baseball glove, which is pretty cool. So they can actually unwind. So let me just make sure they wind up. I don't want it to unwind. I want it to be wound up. And then the top, you do have more of those strings. You have okay, so inside is leather. It is a cushiony leather, but it is leather nonetheless. Then we'll go to this side. As you can see, very almost the same, except this is brown leather, not a black. Then you have a jewel, which is pretty cool. This kind of, I forget what type of jewel that's called, but as you can see, that sort of leopard-looking jewel right there. Same leather here. Go to the toe box. This is a suede, but it does have the multiple stitchings, as I mentioned earlier. Tumbled leather here, white, and then let's look at the shoe box. So the standard laces are, I don't know how you describe it. They feel a little waxy at the top, not very waxy, but kind of like standard shoelaces, both a little wax on it. And then, let me just show you the tongue real quickly. Okay, these do not move. These do not want to move. Okay, there we go. So here you can see it says Nike Bodega, which is pretty cool. And geez, I don't know, do I want to unlace these? I kind of don't, but let's see if you can see that right there. It says Bodega, hidden in plain sight, and then there is a pouch right here. There is a pouch right there. So you can put coins, right? Like you could put coins in here, totally, because that's why they designed it like that. So you could put coins in case you're, jogging, right? Like what else would you put in there? Anyway, one thing I will say is that with this kind of cowhide right here, the pieces do get on the shoelaces a little bit, so it gets a little dirty, gets all over the place, but yeah, otherwise pretty cool pair of sneakers. It's a little hard to pull the shoestrings through the leather. This leather is, hard and whatnot. But yeah, and then sole, of course, it's a clear brown gum outsole. There's a number on here. I'm guessing this is number 27. I'm not sure. But yeah, there we go. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. But yeah, pretty nice sneaker. Very dope. It's not for the personal though. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's gonna be for the flip. Sorry guys. So no on feet pics. But yeah, really cool. Market is doing really well on this pair. It's at like 450 right now. StockX. I don't know if it'll go to 500. It might not. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I don't know if I'm going to sell immediately or wait maybe a little bit. But it is kind of hard to tell. This, of course, being a much more out there dunk, so there's nothing really mimicking this. So, but yeah, pretty dope sneaker. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please comment. Were you able to cop these, and where'd you cop it from, Bodega or sneakers? And yeah, and another question too: are these too crazy for you, or do you think they're dope? So yeah, thank you so much, and have a good day.